the exercise?
No, no question, teacher.
Cool, perfect. Are you progressing with your glossary? Do you need any material? Tell me.
I
Anything
know
new?
I started and I have started my glossary,
Mhm.
but um I I don't I haven't finished.
You haven't
So,
finished.
yes, teacher.
No, yes, that's okay. The thing is that you are progressing and it's helping you memorize stuff. No,
Yes,
that's the important part.
yes, yes, teacher, I know.
Okay, very good. What about Yamil Sheikh? Do you have your glossaries? Are you using it? Did you leave it behind and forget about it? Tell me.
Yes, I am. I check the class and
All
I
right.
am working in my glossary. I have worked a lot of words, but I haven't done anything with this word, and I am writing the meaning and we I'm trying to remember what is or the uses or the of this word.
Okay. The uses of this word, of these words like the combinations.
Words, not words like in the glossary, the adjective, bueno, specific adjectives or specific verbs or phrasal verbs.
Mm, okay. Okay. Yes. Get familiar with phrases. Get familiar with phrases. Everybody in your glossaries, when you have, for example, you have the word own. We saw the last class. This was one of the most difficult ones because own already speaks about property, but then you have the word your that is necessary. Every time you learn a new word, especially after intermediate, try to memorize the words that are usually in this context, right? So, like words that are usually together with this word. I'm going to help you with a tool that helps me identify examples. So you have the word English, okay? In English, you are going to see, you can search one word, for example, English as a second language. You can search a group of words too, and English is going to search examples from the YouTube database, and it will give you groups of words that usually go together. It will give you examples of different words in the most common and repetitive phrases, in the most repetitive form of speech. Look at my search. I searched for English as a second language and automatically I get the word learning because the word English as a second language is a vocabulary that I use for teachers. So it's very probable that all these results, all the 468 videos that I got with the search is about English teaching and is about English learning. So you can get a lot of examples. Look.
Well, if you're learning English as a second language, then you can find me on YouTube at J Forest English.
Or Nutshell English.
On, and I had to attend English as a second language course.
Course, you see, we are talking about education.
And in ninth grade, I was put in an English as a second language class as
English as a second language class. Wait, what? Brace Dallas Howard is not American? Interesting. Ah, Why? She's from California.
As my English class, and I don't speak a second language. And then by senior year, I won the English award in my high school, and so it was.
I don't know where she was born. But yes, you see, the point is, when I search English as a second language, automatically I got information of schools, information of courses, teaching, students, and the vocabulary that usually goes together is course, study, what else? Teachers, studying, like these groups of words by context will really, really, really help you. So you find a word, you look for a word that is difficult for you, own. And then you are going to see what word is collocated before and after the word that you look for. Look, find their own way.
Find their own way.
You have a possessive, you have the word way, which is similar to the example we have here. Possessive your, then own, and then picnic. Picnic is color blue. Way is color blue.
Who've developed an Internet of Things technology of their own.
Technology of their own. And again, we have a possessive and the word own.
Today grows miserly with first chances to the children of its own.
Children of its own. Again, it's a possessive, own, an adjective. So as you can see, there is a pattern of repetition in words that you must learn. Especially with vocabulary after B1, when you are talking about vocabulary after B1, you need to learn vocabulary by patterns. And this is A1, so Jesus Christ. Her own, my own, your own, etc. Take a note. Everybody open English while I take 2 minutes, okay? I come in a minute with you. Just a second. Sorry guys, little emergency we had over here. Are you there?
Yes, teacher.
Cool.
Yes.
Cool. Well, very good. Very, very good. So, did you get the point of what I was trying to show you here?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. Question. How is this useful for your glossary?
Maybe for the examples.
I agree. I like it. Writing examples, copying examples, right? What else?
The pronunciation.
Pronunciation, that's pretty useful too. If you listen to how they pronounce, and you can mimic their pronunciation, perfect. I didn't consider pronunciation until you mentioned it. So guys, if you have problems with pronunciation and I correct you too much when you are reading, copy the way these people pronounce the words. And that's going to help you a lot. And mainly examples. My main focus here was giving you some tool to find examples. So guys, if you need anything else, please take this website. Yes, Jessie.
What have to have the glossary? I the definition, the example, and that's all.
Definitions, I suggest you also copy pronunciation.
Okay.
Is the new word pronunciation, word family, definition or synonym. And then all the examples that you can include. You can bring examples from the dictionary, but also you can bring examples from English, from books. If you are reading a book and you find a word that you have in the glossary, copy that example in it.
Teacher,
Yes, sir.
I don't remember the last part of the glossary.
What do you mean? Oh,
Uh,
the portions?
yes, idioms, adverbs.
Yes, idioms and chunks.
Okay.
Cookies, groups of words, expressions, everything that is conversational, you can include it in the last part. That everything you need. All the expressions, sometimes we can find expressions here in the speaking section. We can also find expressions in the correction of the exams. In the correction of the writing section, you are going to find a lot of expressions, cookies, etc. Phrasal verbs. I usually find phrasal verbs for you. And that's it. Therefore, keeping this in mind, let's practice a little bit we are going to stop the writing section for the moment, and we are going to the reading section for the moment, and we're going to start with the writing section. I want you to write during the following 20 minutes. This is 464. And we are going to practice some of the exercises that you will have in the exam. This is going to be super interesting for you because in the exam you had in the previous exams, the evaluations we do every month, I gave you this type of exercises. So from the first month, you were doing preliminary type exercises in your month evaluations. Everything you have been doing all these months have been directly associated to the final exam. Here you have an example, an example of the writing section. And here is when you need to use all your correct structure and your vocabulary, the vocabulary that you have in this moment, to explain the best way you can. I'm going to teach you how this is evaluated. So I need preliminary results. Here it is. The writing section has the following format. These are the 4 different points considered by the Cambridge English Assessment to consider that your writing is correct. Content, communicative achievement, organization, and language. Let's read this information. Help me, Rox, help me with content, please.
Yes, teacher. Content. The candidate answered the task. They have done what they were asked to do. The candidate did not include everything they were asked to. They have graded something irrelevant.
So the green mark means that you have 5 points, you know? And then the red mark means that you have probably 3 points. Each of these content, communicative achievement, organization, and language, they are 5 points each. So if you have the task correctly, you have 5 points. If you have something irrelevant to the indication, then you have probably 2, probably 3 points. The less if you really don't have anything in the task, then you are going to get a 1 score. This is the task. In part 1, you have to write an email based on some notes. These are the notes. Read this email from your English-speaking friend, Sam, and the notes you have made. Write your email to Sam using all the notes. The point is, if you write to another friend, to a friend called Jerry, for example, to a friend called Samantha, for example, you get 1 point less because here you have the name of the friend. Then if you have if you read the email, you'd see that he's talking about the school, he's moving to Australia. I was thinking of having a party to say goodbye. Do you think it's a good idea? And then you need to reply using the notes. If you say, oh no, bad idea, you are not understanding the task, you have less points, 5 points less. No? So the point is, for the first 5 points, make it relevant. Content. Any question on the content section?
No, teacher.
No? Cool. Let's go through communicative achievement. Jessie Solis.
Teacher, I don't speak right now.
Oh, you can't speak right now.
I can't.
Can't, okay. Then Jessie Casmore.
All right. Communicates achievement.
Meant, exactly. One more time.
Communicative achievement.
Mhm.
Yes, the rating is appropriate. The rating is appropriate for the task.
Appropriate.
Appropriate for the task. The candidate has used a style which is appropriate. Appropriate.
Whoa, again, you are adding too much information.
Which is appropriate.
You have an extra word. Appropriate.
Appropriate.
Exactly.
Which is appropriate for the specific communicative context.
Good.
The written is appropriate for the target reader.
Yes.
They have written in a way that is not suitable. That is not suitable. For example, using a very formal style in an email to a friend or ending an article with love.
Yes, of course. If you are writing an article and then you say, I love you, Fernando, then it's like, what? It's supposed to be an article, not an email. No? This type of information can get you less points. So if you are, in this case, you are writing an email, not an article, not an opinion, not anything else. Make sense? Vocabulary questions. No? Everybody understands the vocabulary, guys?
Suitable or suitable?
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
similar case, no?
Mm-hmm.
Suitable, similar to appropriate. And it's not sweet. Pronunciation, suit. Suitable.
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 Suitable, exactly. Suitable is similar to appropriate. Very good. All right. Any other question in the vocabulary?
No.
All right. Let's go to the next one, Yamil.
Organization. The writing is put together well. It is logical and ordered. And the second one is, it is difficult for the reader to follow. It uses elements of organization which are not appropriate
Mhm.
for the genre.
This is difficult. Genre.
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 Sorry, genre.
Exactly. Genre.
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 The type of literature. If it's an article, if it's an email, if it's a different genre.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. And it uses elements of organization which are not appropriate for the genre, like beginning an email with a title or starting every sentence in an article or a new line instead of using paragraphs.
Oh, yes. Ooh, you know what happens in this case? The famous commas. Commas for everything. Don't use commas if you are separating ideas. Never. Because you're gonna get less points because of that. Okay? Use periods.
Okay.
The comma is necessary only if you are going to list stuff. For example, I have on my desk, I have my keyboard, comma, my computer, comma, my monitor, comma, and my cell phone, period. In this case, you can use a comma. In the rest, separate your ideas with periods, okay? Because that hits the organization point. Questions? Yes.
Don't matter if the next idea is how
It's
can I
about
say?
the topic. Like you
No,
continue the conversation, right?
yes, en Spanish, punto y seguido, punto y aparte, o sea, no importa. Okay,
Use a period.
okay.
Use a period. Anyway, esa idea de punto y seguido, hay muchos escritos de alumnos que no están siguiendo la regla del punto y seguido, que le están metiendo coma de todos modos. So, in any case, use a period.
Okay, teacher.
Finally, language. 5 points for grammar. Help me, Rox. Read the last one.
Language. There is a good rank.
Range.
Okay, there is a good range of vocabulary and grammar. They are used accurately.
Correct.
Okay.
Accurately.
Accurately.
Correct. Accurately. Let's listen to that word again.
Accurately.
Accurately.
Accurately. Okay.
Accurately. That's correct.
Accurately. Check the mistakes. How serious are they? Do the mistakes make it difficult for the reader to understand?
That's right. Here is where the person who is going to check your exam will test. If your mistakes are very serious, they are going to give you less scores. I have separated the grammar lessons by level according to my criteria. So if you have problems with gossip, this is going to be kind of serious, not really serious. You won't affect the meaning of the sentence. Probably if you use simple past instead of ing in past, okay, the sentence is in past at the end, no? So it's not going to be super serious. But if you need the verb said and you use told, that is definitely considered serious, which is a mistake an A2 level or A1 level would do. If a mistake is for A1s and A2, it's considered serious and they're gonna give you less points. If the mistake is for B1, probably B2, okay, they are going to help you and give you the points. So there's no big issue if you have problems with advanced structures. But definitely this section, you can correct it if you read your text at the end. Don't send it before reading your text. If you don't read it, it's very probable that you are going to send a lot of mistakes. Any question in this case?
No, teacher, I have only one question about the word suitable. No, suitable.
Suitable.
Suitable. What is a synonym?
Appropriate.
Appropriate. Okay. Thank you.
Suitable, similar to appropriate. That's pretty much it. So this is where we are going to practice. Okay? We are going to use this guide to help us understand the terminology and the information that we need to use for the writing section. Okay? Of course, the more vocabulary you have, the best vocabulary you have, the better. I'm going to send you this file so you can explore it in your free time. And meanwhile, let's read the activities that we have over here. Okay? Activity 1. Help me read Jessica's more. 1, 2, 3, action.
Yes. Assessment focus. Content and communicative achievement. Aims?
New
Yes.
vocabulary. Let's check this one. Pronunciation. Aim is similar to objective.
Objective.
Objective. Okay? Oh, this is a noun. It's not the verb, it's a noun. The purpose.
Okay.
Action.
Aims to demonstrate the value of reading for real communication. To
pronunciation, reading is different.
Reading?
I hear reading. Reading is this. What is this?
Writing.
Writing. It's write versus read.
Writing.
One time.
Yes, to demonstrate the value of writing for real communication.
Pronunciation.
Value.
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 Value. Value.
No, value, no. Value.
Value.
Yes, much better.
Value. Value. To demonstrate the value.
The value, no value.
The value. The
value. Much
to
better.
demonstrate the value.
The value. Jesus Christ. The value.
Value.
Aha, excellent. Continue.
To demonstrate the value of writing for real communication, to motivate learners who are afraid of making mistakes, to provide useful evidence of how well learners can respond to email prompts.
Precisely. So this activity is the one we are going to do over here. You see? You have this email and you have these notes. Write your email to Sam using all the notes. Are you ready, guys?
No, teacher, I have a question.
Tell me, what's up?
For example, in the third note, answer and explain.
Answer and
How?
explain. Answer and
I
explain the question. Answer the question that the person is asking you.
mm, mm,
You see what I mean?
yes, I understood, but I don't know if we have to write the answer in that
in the email.
In that part, no matter.
What do you mean in that part?
Next to the question.
Oh, no. This is an email. You received this email from Sam. Answer to all the different information you read in the email, and use these notes as inspiration for your email. So the question is, would it be best to have it? What is it? The party. Would it be best to have the party on a weekday or at the weekend? You
Okay.
see? And this is when you answer the question.
Yes, I understand. I understand because to some, and this example is from some.
Exactly. You need to replace it.
Okay.
You see what I mean?
Yes, I think it.
That's the one. So
Okay.
guys, you are going to do that for homework. Try to give yourself 15 minutes tops. No more than 15 minutes. You know why? Because you need, in some occasions, you will need to make 2. And you have, let's say, 20 minutes left from the rest of the exam. So if you took 40 minutes in the reading section, you only have 20 to do the writing section. Therefore, score your time. Get yourself 15 seconds, no, say 15 minutes, start writing, and give yourself 10 minutes to write really quick, and 5 minutes to read and give more vocabulary, enhance, make it better, and then send it to me. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
That's gonna be your exam, your first exercise. Any question?
Five minutes?
15.
15. Okay.
15. Okay? Do it as a homework. You don't need to do it in this moment. You can relax for a moment, but as soon as you have time, try to do it and send it to me for tomorrow. Okay? Tomorrow we are going to work on the corrections, feedback, vocabulary, and enhancements, improvements. Do you know what is improvements?
Improve, yes. Improvements, no.
Okay, improve is a verb. Improvement is a concept. The action of improving. Mejoras.
Okay. Let me think.
That's much better, right?
Okay.
Perfect. All right, guys, we finished for today. Good job. And screenshot so you can do your homework.
Okay, teacher.
Okay.
Thank you.
Perfect, guys. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Thanks for your patience. See you
See
tomorrow.
you.
Thank you.
Guys,
Good night.
good night.